Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Lorraine 15550. It's the Tier 7 French SPG, and we're located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka. And the name of the commander is YoMamas. What a name. Here's a member of What Arty Noobs. Well, this fast little Arty is actually based on the chassis of the Lorraine 40T tank. And he's into his firing position straight away, ready to go. He's got a fairly fast reload, and it's 28.1 seconds. And some enemies have turned up at the midline, a Bulldog and a T-54 lightweight. This is a Tier 9 game. Round out on the Bulldog. Ooh, it went a little long, but it was close. And we can see a tree going down there. That seems to indicate that there may be an enemy Arty in that location. They've accidentally given away their position. You never knock down a tree because it tells everyone there's somebody there. As you may have seen, I've used a tree going down as a clue to where the enemy was to take out an enemy tank straight away at the start of a battle. He didn't last very long. It was about 26 seconds and he was dead. And there's the tracer showing that that enemy vehicle is there. And that round landed. I think it was only a short distance away from the enemy Arty. Now the enemy's got two Arty, an FV3805 and an SU-14-2. Now the SU-14-2 is the school bus, the FV3805 is the Tier 9 British SPG. And I doubt he'll be still in the same position. But you never know. Some people do stay in the same position when they should have moved. And we've got a Bulldog who's actually made his way into the south and just been killed. He was just taken out by our Scorpion G. And we're getting requests for fire on the north side of the hill. And there's quite a few enemy heavies there. But he's still going to counter battery. Yep. Okay, we've got a VK4502 there. Just took a big hit. Dialing in, round out. Direct hit, 233 hit points. And he's picked up loads of stun assists. The 4502 was hit from the hill directly afterwards. And he can't be a happy bunny. But we've got an ISM gone up onto the hill. And he's firing down at our tanks who are spotting him from near the railway line. So we're almost ready to shoot. And we've got two tanks together. Round out. Oh, well, we got a hit on the M4A1 Revolurise, but we also did some damage to the ISM at the same time. 7 hit points to the ISM, 293 to the Revolurise, or Ravioli as Jingles likes to call it. And actually, funnily enough, they did call them raviolis in the French forces. Would you believe that? Okay, he's lined up. He just moved his arc slightly, but he's dialing in on the Jagdpanzer 88. Oh dear, it landed short. It should have hit the Jagdtiger, but it actually landed short, so he only did 52 hit points of splash there. Oh, now he's picking up lots of damage assist, stun assist rather I should say, and the enemy Arty just hit our T-30. And I suspect that enemy Arty is the same one that we were firing at earlier, because the shell came in almost in a straight line from the north. He's going to go for that Liberté, round out, and a direct hit. And he did 272 hit points of damage to the Liberté. And a T-54 first prototype's turned up on the west side of the map. And we've still got that T-54 lightweight moving at the centre line. Now he's gone back to counter battery because we did see that shell come in directly from the north, and I don't think the tank has moved very far. If it is the school tank, the school bus rather, he's quite a big lumbering Arty, very slow to move about. We're waiting for the tracer. I think I heard a tracer just a second or so ago. He may already have moved. We've got no sign of the enemy at the moment, so we can't shoot at anything else. So we might as well do counter battery in the meanwhile. Oh, right, we've got an enemy at the centre line, the T-54 lightweight. Oh, and the enemy's just lost... well, in fact, actually, no, we've just lost our T-30. Taken out by their ISM. Still waiting for Tracer. Our team are moving up on the west side of the map rapidly. And there's the school bus appeared. And there's the FV3805. And he's missing some hit points. And we wipe him out with that shot. 261 hit points. Excellent shot. Perfectly on target. So there were two Artys in those bushes. And from the amount of hit points that FV3805 had lost, it seems that we did hit it on that first counter battery shot. And we hit it for quite a few hit points. So I think that YoMamas has managed to pick up all of the hit points from the FV3805. And we're going after the ISM. We're dialed in. Oh, he's now on the down slope. And he's going to slide into the dip. And that means his fate, sealed his fate really, because he's not going to get out. Nope, 150 hit points. Now, we know the school bus was seen going over the river, but I think actually he was taken out. At the moment he got over the railway tracks, he was taken out from the hill, I think. Because we're showing his wreck directly on the railway tracks. Okay, there's the Liberté we fired at earlier. Lining him up for a shot. We're almost a few seconds away from shooting. T-54 lightweight's going on to the other side. The prototype is actually in the wreckage, and he's just been killed. And there's the enemy T-30 right at the very back of the map. Lining him up for a shot. Round out. Direct hit. 273. Good shot. And it looks like a round from our fellow Arty, the GW Tiger, actually hit the wreck, but it still stunned the T-30, so we picked up some stun assist there. 257. That Liberté keeps disappearing the moment we're ready to shoot. But he won't disappear now. We've got a T-49 on his tail. Lining him up for a shot. Trying to avoid the T-49. And we get a kill shot. 239 hit points. Second kill of the game for YoMamas. Now ISM is desperately trying to escape. It's in an impossible situation because he's got tanks above him. And it won't last very long. No, he's gone. He's been killed by the GW Tiger. Managed to get around onto him. Right, that T-30 is trying to escape up onto the east side of the map on the hill. So that slowed him down. Round out. And that's a near splash for 187. And we picked up some stun assist as well. And it looks like we've got a fire. Yep, I think we got a fire. Or rather, the fire may have been started by the round that hit him directly after ours did. And the T-30's gone. We've got an IS-3 in the dip. And a Type 4 Heavy. And he's trying to fight off the people coming from the south. Round out on the IS-3. Oh, we hit the Type 4 Heavy. The shell must have come in. Going for the IS-3. And the Type 4 Heavy just drove straight through the path of the shell. And the shell hit him instead. So he took a shell for his teammate. But I don't think his teammate's going to last very long because he was very low health at that time. Now we're almost loaded. 28.1 seconds on the reload for this Lorraine. In fact, actually, it's the Lorraine 155 mle.51, not the 50, which is the Tier 8 French SPG. I identified it as the 50, the Tier 7 one, at the start of the battle. I misidentified it. Oh, that Striv has just taken a hit. He's not going to be very happy. And we've got somebody in the cap. That's going to put the pressure on them to come back and get a reset. Lining up a shot. Round out. Should hit. Oh, it is right into the side. 294 hit points. Looks like he's tracked. He's not moving. Now he's moving. He's probably repaired. The IS-3 is clinging to that riverbank. He doesn't want to poke his nose above it. They're trying to defend, but it's not going to last very much longer. There's only 4 enemies remaining. One up on top of the hill. One at the hill in the north, the Striv. And the Type 4 and the IS-3 in the river. Round out on the Type 4. And it's a direct hit again. 205 hit points this time. Now, the tank up on the hill is the T-54 lightweight. And it's surprising, actually, he hasn't tried to drive south to try and intercept the enemy, his enemy Arty. I think he's trying to help his teammates, the Type 4 and the IS-3. But the big worry, of course, is that he might try and come over the railway line and get a quick Pascucci's out of it. And the ship goes down. We can't see. Yep, there's the type T-54 lightweight. He is still firing to defend his Type 4. But round out, and that splashes him for 137. He's used his repair kit. Again, he's valiantly defending, but he is headed south now. And I think he's angry enough to come and try and find Arty. And everybody's coming after him, because he is the last enemy alive. So it's a question of who's going to get here first. Well, YoMamas can quickly drive out of this situation because he's got a tank based on a 40-ton tank chassis. So he is quite quick. He's one of the quickest Artys in the game. But he's going to stay and defend the GW Tiger. And we can see which way the T-54 lightweight's coming. And he's killed by the Scorpion G, who gets a lovely shot into him at long range. And that wins the game. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for YoMamas in the Lorraine 155 mle.51. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. He got 15 in that battle. And unfortunately there wasn't any other awards, but that was a really good round and he did do a lot of damage. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats, or the team score rather. Well, he did get the highest damage on his team, 3,093 hit points. But sadly, he didn't get the high caliber, so it must be that it was not 20% of the enemy hit points in total, because the highest score on the enemy team was 2,497. So this goes to show exactly how hard YoMamas was actually working. He not only got the highest amount of damage there, but if we look at the number of kills, he actually came joint third with 2 kills alongside the T-49. The GW Tiger and the Type 4 managed 3 kills, and the Scorpion managed 5 in the end by getting that last kill with the T-54 lightweight. But when it came to base XP, it was YoMamas in second place with 1,144 XP. The T-49 was top with 1,570. So really good. He's right at the top of the table, or near the top of the table, to get that score. Yes, the T-49 managed to get the Confederate, funnily enough. He managed to hit 11 of the enemy and only killed 2, so that was a 9 differential. But when you look at YoMamas, he did 10 of the enemy and 2 destroyed, so there was a 1 difference between them, which is why the T-49 got the Confederate and YoMamas didn't. So sad that he didn't get it, but still, he did put up a good effort during that battle. So let's have a look at detail. Well, he fired 16 rounds on that 155mm howitzer. He got 9 direct hits, 9 penetrations, 7 splash. Damage of 3,093 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 10 of the enemy, 2/3 of the enemy team, and killed 2 of them, and did stun assistance damage of 2,256 hit points off 14 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 54,341 credits, and after ammunition resupply, he still had 36,421 credits, which again shows that the Lorraine 15551 is actually quite a profitable Arty. It's also accurate, it's fast, it's quite a good all-rounder. He received 1,716 XP times 2 for the first victory of the day, and he had a personal reserves bonus for 100% going at the same time, so he took away 5,148 XP altogether, and that's going to help his crew training. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.